about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
So I was casually checking my email when someone called TZ reached out and wanted me to check out one of their microphones. Now, the microphones I've always reviewed have been sub $100, maybe close to $100. This one's in the $200 range. I think right now it's listed for $160. The last premium microphone I've ever used was probably something called Cathedral Pipes, which was about $2,000, and that was when I was doing lots of audio engineering and recording with bands. I'm actually going to be kind of interested to see if something at this price range can do much better than, how it's been going in the past. It's been many years since I've done that. Things have gotten cheaper and better over time. So let's see what this is. I haven't opened this, haven't looked at it, haven't heard it. We're gonna unbox it and do a deep dive, and I'll do some testing out through the week. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so it comes with a decent case. Nothing special. You can feel it's really low quality, but it is a case overall. So that's plus better than a lot of microphones you're paying for the same price. It is foam and padded. You do get a confirmation they tested it as well. A little Ziploc baggie for if you're traveling on the go. A shock mount, which is interesting. The shock mount's pretty standard, honestly, from all other microphones I've used, including studio mics. Usually when you get past the $200 mark into the $500 to $1,000 range, the shock mounts change drastically and they become this kind of really insane high quality stuff. But this is pretty standard, decent quality. Nothing special about this other than just the fact that everyone uses this design for their audio microphones. A windscreen and adapter to plug it into many different stands or boom arms, which is really nice. And here's the microphone. It's a lot smaller than I thought, actually. And it's, whoa, that's hefty. That's nicer microphones do usually become hefty if their components are more standardized and actually contacts rather than digital. So it being heavy is a good sign, meaning that this thing's probably well made. And it is a cardioid condenser microphone, so it should have some decent noise cancellation, but overall, good microphone, good shock, and good accessories included, and a nice case to take it on the go or to store it or travel with it, whatever you need to do. Wish I could do without the branding all over the front of it. Maybe I can take this off. Oh, look at that. It's a sticker, and it's a nice sticker. So it came off cleanly. Smart move. Let's spend some time with this and let's see if we can test this thing, put it through its paces and see how good this is. Or I have some instruments. I used to play a lot of instruments back in the day, ukulele, guitar, bass, piano, and sing as well. I'll whip it out and see if I can get some sound going for it. So first thing before I fully listen to this, background noise, very minimal. I have a ceiling fan on. I have the PC fans on. There's a lot of background noise. It's very minimal. It's almost to the point where I don't think I need to deploy any background noise suppression software. It's pretty spot on. So now that we've got that out of the way, checking 1, 2, checking. Wow. I can't believe microphones have come this far in the past 5 years since I've been out of audio. This is incredible sound. It's blocking out everything. It's peaking a little bit. I can even go down. Now this does require phantom power. Keep that in mind. But this is absolutely astounding the way this sounds. I could definitely see it's very bright, not too warm. There's lots of opportunity here to mix to make this thing sound better than it needs to be. So just keep that in mind. This is raw. This is really good sounding. We're going to do some more tests with this. This is the Stellar X2. This is what it sounds like raw using Ableton Live just to see how everything sounds. And we're going with emotions. This sounds really good, really bright, really clear. I can hear everything I'm saying, and it's just overall a really good quality microphone. I have not listened back though without the headphones on, so we're gonna have to test that out too. Okay, this is the Fifine AM8. This is what it sounds like raw, nothing, no filters, all that stuff. So this is a dynamic microphone. There's almost no background noise because it's directional, much better than a condenser microphone, but this is what it sounds like. This is the kind of quality you can expect to hear from it. Compared to this $200 microphone, this is $50. This is the AM8. All right, so we're back to the X2 Stellar, and this is it with compression, with expanders. I hadn't done any EQ quite yet, maybe a little bit out of the center, but this is what it sounds like if you were to edit the audio beforehand. There's, of course, a potential here. That's the biggest thing. There is so much potential to make this sound incredible. It's clear and it's flat. That's what's important. And Ableton Free seems to be the best software I've heard as far as sound quality wise. So I've moved away from OBS. I've noticed it's actually degraded a lot of my sound quality. So I'm rolling with just Ableton Live and my Volt 2. And this thing sounds clearer than ever. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It has been a decade since I've played music really professionally ever. I've been way into the tech side, raising a family. So give me some grace here, but I'm going to do a little cover. We're going to see if this thing can keep up with professional audio quality. Let's roll it. Here comes a thought that might alarm you. What someone said and how it harmed you. Something you did that failed to be charming. Things that you say are suddenly swarming. And oh, you're losing sight, you're losing touch. All these little things seem to matter so much that they confuse you, that I might lose you. Well, there you have it. It seems that this microphone, the Stellar X2, is a definite buy. I can recommend it for anyone getting into audio, doing some amateur singing and vocals. Just get Ableton Live. This thing, an interface that's of decent quality. Even the Fi-Fi one, hint, is pretty good. So what are you waiting for? Run out, get it. I can recommend it. There's a link in the description down below where you can pick everything up. And if you want to see more awesome content, you can click the subscribe button.